Aren't you a little cutie? Did you walk here all the way from Solitude? Kitten must be very hungry. Come in, little kitten. Khajiit is cooking. This is the kitchen for brewing and stewing and baking. Take a look. Shelves of meat and milk and herbs and spices. Berries too, and sweet, sweet honey. The fire is hot and the cauldron is bubbling. Careful, kitten. Don't burn your whiskers. Kitten hears them in the other room. All the big shots of Skyrim are partying tonight. Plotting and planning, no doubt. Elenwen too. Khajiit has been slaving in the kitchen all day. The bubbling stew is for Elenwen. Not for the party tonight, but for tomorrow. She likes it meaty. And there's always a few extra pieces for Khajiit. Only the finest meat for the ambassador. A slow simmer to make it extra tender. You cut it like this, against the grain. And plop, in it goes. And here, a little piece for kitten as well. What a hungry little beast. So cute. The stew can bubble all day. Stir twice an hour and leave it alone. But it lacks the secret ingredient. It is the most important thing, and only for Elenwen. She never knows. Over here is the good stuff. Come, kitten, don't be shy. Kitten can help Tsavani bake. This is a sanitized baking surface. No hairballs, no licking, no sneeze. Hairballs go in the bucket in the corner. Tonight, Khajiit and Kitten will make Sweetrolls. We will make them for ourselves. And perhaps Melbourne can have one. This is the recipe book. To make Sweetrolls, Khajiit will need 1 flour, 1 butter, 1 milk, 1 salt, 1 egg, and Tsavani will add a secret ingredient or 2. Kitten must not tell. Sweetrolls heals Khajiit. Oh yes, 5 points of health. But we eat it because we like sweets. First, we add some milk. Cow, goat, horse, who cares? good milk, except for the green one. Then we sprinkle salt from a giant's camp. Khajiit sneak in, sneak out, take all they have. Mammoth cheese is Tsavani's favorite, so pungent, but not in Sweetroll. Then 1 egg. Since it's only one, make it a big one. And 1 butter. Nice and soft. And the first secret ingredient is a bit of sticky sweet honey. And now, the second secret ingredient. Don't worry, kitten. This is not for Elenwen. Khajiit and Kitten will keep their bodily fluids to themselves. Here, look at the pretty blue bowl. In the blue bowl, we have moon sugar, finely grinded so it looks like salt, but the real salt is in the brown bowl. Khajiit is clever, you see. Moon sugar improves everything. Sweetrolls too. Much better with than without. But just a pinch, little kitten. We need our wits about us. Most of the time anyways. Perhaps a bit more. Enough to feel it from tail tip to whiskers. Yes, little kitten, that will do. And Melbourne can have one of the Sweetrolls. That Bosmer needs to relax desperately. And whisk, whisk, whisk. Whisk until your paws are very tired. Don't give up, kitten. Keep going. There. The batter must be smooth as a hairless cat. When combined, we sift the flour. Softest, whitest flour from the fields of Whiterun. Arctic tundra. Very good for wheat, apparently. Perhaps it comes from Nasim's farm. Best not to think about it. And mix again. See, little one? It's a little sticky still, but not too much. Just like this. If the batter is too wet, add more flour. And now, the best part of baking, kneading the dough. Kitten can help. Don't know how? Kitten must be joking. All cats, big and small, knows how to knead. Claws out, little kitten, and pause in the dough, and massage it like you would a soft pillow before napping on it. Yes, that is it, good kitty. As Kitten lived on the streets and learned little of the ways of Khajiit. Very well, this one will tell Kitten a story while kneading. This is the story of Khajiit. Long ago, before the beginning of time, there was Azura who shaped the Khajiit from the shifting forms of the world. Azura was a child of 2 litter mates, Anur and Fadomai. They existed before the world. They created Alkosh, the first cat, Kenarti, the winds, Magrus the sun, and many others. Last of the first litter was Srandar, the runt. He was a bit like Kitten. Oh yes, Srandar had a hard life, and so he became compassionate. He gives both charity and justice. Much later, the littermates had more kittens, and they gave birth to the moons to keep Kenarti company in the skies. Fadomai also gave birth to Nirni, the earth, with her sands and lush forests, and Azura, the dusk and the dawn. And now, little kitten, the world was more or less the way we know it today. All Fadomai's children left the first littermates, except Azura, and Fadomai knew her time had come, and said to Azura, "To you, my favored daughter, Fadomai leaves her greatest gift. To you, Fadomai leaves her secrets." And Fadomai told her favored daughter 3 things. Fadomai also said, when Nirni is filled with her children, take one of them and change them. Make the fastest, cleverest, most beautiful people, and call them Khajiit. And Fadomai said, the Khajiit must be the best climbers. For if Masser and Secunda fall, they must climb Kenarti's breath to set the moons back in the skies. And Fadomai said, the Khajiit must be the best deceivers, for they must always hide their nature from the children of Anur. and Fadomai said the Khajiit must be the best survivors, for Nirni will be jealous, and she will make the sands harsh and the forests unforgiving, and the Khajiit will always be hungry and at war with Nirni. And with these words, Fadomai died. Sticky paws, yes, but it will all be worth it. The dough is ready, Khajiit thinks. Now we put them in this tray. Look, kitten, it is shaped like an inverted sweetroll. No, little one, do not simply drop the dough in like a clumsy Nord. Make it smooth like a small moon. Do you see? The hole is not a flaw, but a cleverness. They will bake more evenly this way. Press it softly into the curves of the tray, and it will rise in the oven. The flames are dying, so we can leave it in there and it will not burn. And then, when we are ready to eat the Sweetrolls, we can cover them with sweet and sticky sugar glazing. But we will have to be patient and wait a bit for them to finish. More stories, kitten. Kitten wants to know the secrets Fadomai told Azura. Ask the moons, kitten. For Azura spoke the first secret to the moons, and they parted and let Azura pass, and she traveled to Nirni. And Azura took some forest people who were torn between man and beast, and from them she shaped the Khajiit, and she placed them in the best deserts and forests on Nirni. And in her wisdom she made them of many shapes. When Azura shaped the Khajiit, the lunar lattice was not yet ready, and so the newly born children of the desert changed as the moons danced in the sky. Khajiit were ever shifting, ever changing. They did not have one fixed shape like all the other creatures. One curious kitten, no bigger than you, wished to chase the moons. So he climbed the tallest dune, and when Masser and Secunda rose into the night, he leapt. Oh yes, he leapt so high, he nearly caught their light in his paws. But the moons are tricksters. They turned, and the kitten fell. Don't worry, he just fell into a dream. He was fine. Jackajai was given the lattice by Fadomai, and the moons took their places in the skies, and their paths and patterns were steady from then on, and Jackajai was known as the lunar lattice, and he protects us from the anger of Anur. Azura told the first Khajiit the second secret, and she told them the value of secrets. Yes, and Azura bound the new Khajiit to the lunar lattice. It is Masser and Secunda, little kitten, the ones you see in the sky every night. They decide the shape of Khajiit. Tsavani is Katai, Kitten is Alfik. Looks like house cat, but smart and often gifted with magic. There are many others, big like tigers, small like you, on 4 legs, on 2 legs, and some look more like elves or hairless cats. Just pointy ears and a bit of tail, but all are Khajiit. And when Azura spoke the third secret, and the moons shone down on the marshes, their light became moon sugar. Khajiit will show Kitten her most biggest secret, for the Sweetrolls need us no more. Shh! Someone is coming. It is Melbourne, and he is bringing someone. Hide, little kitten, into the bucket, quickly. And not a sound. Tsavani is not allowed to take in any more strays. Who comes, Melbourne? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Tsavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Psst. Get out of here. I saw nothing. Come out, little kitten. It is safe now. They might come back, but they will not find us. Tsavani has a secret room. Kitten will be safe there. Come this way. Press this, and secret door will open. Tis just a small room with moonlight and a fire. The moonlight is important. Look around. There are only shelves in here and a small place to sit and brew. 'Tis nothing much, but it is safe and hidden. There is a nice basket with soft blankets on the top shelf, because little kittens like to look around. And here, a bowl of milk for Kitten, next to the basket, and more food. Eat and drink, little one, and take a nap. careful, kitten. Careful when climbing. Do not break the bottles. The secret room is not just for hiding. Tsavani turns moon sugar into skooma here. Yes, this is the alchemy table, with alembic, flasks and flame. The air is thick and sweet when brewing. It will send kitten right to sleep. First, we grind the moon sugar into a fine powder, like this. Later, Tsavani will gently heat it to awaken its power. Then, add alchemical solvent. Distill into glass vessel, bottle and cell. Sacred vapors rise and come together. To others it is just a drug. To Khajiit, moon sugar is nourishment, ritual, a sacred gift. Crystallized moonlight, the bodies of Masser and Secunda. It is blessed by the moons. When refined into skooma, it is less so, but it sells, little kitten. Oh, how it sells, for many, many septims. Elenwen does not pay well, so how is Khajiit to live? Tsavani needs her little luxuries. So when it is time to go to the city or the harbor and buy more supplies for the kitchen, Khajiit might also sell a few creations of her own. Your eyes are growing narrow, little kitten. Go to sleep while Tsavani cooks. Kitten is safe here. This is now work for tiny paws. Go to sleep with the dust of moon sugar in your nose, and dream of Masser and Secunda.